Good afternoon, panelists. We are the Learning Group 5, hashtag We Are Precious. I am Ian Mark Mayuan, and I will present to you our research proposal. This video includes the discussion of the topic, objectives and statement of the problem, significance of the study, research design, setting, participants and selection procedure, and data gathering procedure and ethical consideration. So without further ado, let's begin.
Before we proceed, I would just like to introduce to you the other researcher responsible for the study, my group mates, Ms. Cherame Bayutlang, Ms. Laurelyn Canuto, Ms. Roxelle Dongdong, and Mr. Francis James Giao. Our research is entitled The Impact of Cardiovascular Exercise to the Academic Performance. So now, let us have a quick breakdown what is cardiovascular exercise and academic performance. Cardiovascular exercise is a physical exercise of low to high intensity that depends primarily on the aerobic energy generating process. Aerobic is defined as relating to, involving, or requiring to free oxygen, and it refers to the use of oxygen to meet energy demands during exercise via aerobic metabolism adequately. Content shows the flow of our research. First, introduction or gap. Second, objectives and statement of the problem. Third, significance of the study. Fifth, research design. Sixth, settings. Seventh, participants and selection procedure. 8. Data gathering procedure and ethical consideration. According to Ratey and Hagerman 2008, individuals who are physically active are more focused, more prepared to learn, less distracted, and in better mood. Leaders in neuroscience and physical education are revisiting the possibility of cardiovascular exercise having a significant impact on learning, according to Benham and Scioto 2014. The purpose of this research was to test if aerobic or cardiovascular exercise done before academic work would improve students' learning performances, which includes increased alertness, longer periods of concentration, and resilience in doing work. Physical activity can have an impact on cognitive skills and attitudes and academic behavior, all of which are important components of improved academic performance. This includes enhanced concentration and attention. School physical activity programs has demonstrated the ability to improve cardiovascular endurance, and this increase in aerobic fitness has been shown to meditate improve in academic performance.
I am Laurelyn J. Canoto. I will be discussing the objectives, statement of the problem, and significance of the study.
The objectives of our study are: first, this study aims to find out if there is a difference in academic performance of students exposed in cardiovascular exercise. Second, this study seeks to examine the impacts of cardiovascular exercise on academic performance. Third, this study aims to clarify impact on cognitive skills and attitudes and academic behavior. And statement of the problem, this study determined the impact of cardiovascular exercise to the academic performance. Specifically, it sought to answer the following questions. First, is there any significant relationship between performing cardiovascular exercise and academic performances of every student? Second, does daily exercise help academic performance? And third, what are the benefits of cardiovascular exercise that can contribute to our health? Significance of the study. The result of this study offers advantages to the following an institution who are directly involved in this research. First, students. The result of this study can provide muscular strength, muscular endurance, and flexibility, and improve their performance in the class. Second, teachers. The result of this study can motivate the student to actively participate in the class. Third, parents. The parents will benefited since their children is the center of the study. Through this, the parents will strive and help to motivate their children to perform aerobic exercises. And last, the future researchers. The future researchers will be guided to know and determine major impact of cardiovascular exercise to the academic performance.
I am Roxelle Dongdong. I will be discussing research design and settings.
Research design. The research design used in this study is qualitative research. It is the process of collecting, analyzing, and interpreting non-numerical data such as language. The researcher make use of the method which is in-depth interviewing in order for the participants' perspective to provide analysis and understanding towards the particular topic. Settings. This study will be conducted in Taguluan Community College, Balwarte, Taguluan, Misamis Oriental. The school is approximately 800 meters away from the National Highway. It is located beside the Taguluan National High School.
Participants and selection procedure. The sample participants of the study are the Bachelor of Physical Education students of the Taguluan Community College. Among students in total of over section 100 will randomly picked as participants to be interviewed. Data gathering procedure and ethical consideration. Upon the approval of the research instrument, the researcher will formally write a letter for the approval to conduct the study at Taguluan Community College, specifically in BPED section, through the respective school head in the Department of Education in TCC, namely Dr. Vincent Leonaris Padilla, LPT, MAED, TPE, for their consent to conduct the study and the request to get the email address of the respondents to facilitate the researcher's instrument and interview via Google Form and Google Meet, respectively. Due to current health crisis brought by COVID-19 pandemic, the researcher may not be allowed to go to school and would option to send this formal letter via school official email address. Once the request has been granted, the online survey questionnaire using Google Form will be administered to the entire full-time and part-time faculty and administrator of the school. To validate the responses from the instrument, the researcher will also conduct a structured interview via Google Meet with a selected response, including the students, through a focus group discussion.